Good Saturday morning, everybody. James here with Goings Enterprises LLC on the square in Girard. Hoping everybody's having a beautiful Saturday. It is freezing cold here. Woke up this morning to 0 degrees, and now we're at 2 degrees, so we're making some kind of progress, right? Like to bring you another episode if I can talk. No caffeine. Nobody's died, but there's still no caffeine. So, bringing you another episode of Cinematic Saturdays, segment where I review a movie and tell you guys what I think. This episode is brought to you by Goings Gourmet Strawberry Lemon Jam. Strawberry lemon jam, it's like strawberry lemonade meets PB&J. It's delicious. But I am a little biased. So, let's get into this. This week, the movie I chose, because I watched it, well, just the other night, The Smashing Machine, the 2025 biography starring and produced by Dwayne Johnson, also starring Emily Blunt, directed by Benny Safdie. $50 million budget, I think it was, follows a very small part of the career of Mark Kerr. If you know who Mark Kerr was, and if you don't, Mark Kerr is a UFC Hall of Famer. Mark Kerr, along with his best friend Mark Coleman, also an amazing fighter. These guys were instrumental in pioneering and bringing MMA mainstream. Back when UFC, they were trying to ban and outlaw the UFC, and Pride was getting off the ground, and Pride was getting big in Japan and stuff like that. These guys were like the pioneers of the sport, bringing it mainstream so everybody could be watching and enjoying the modern version that we have today. So this movie, it covers different different aspects of being a fighter, but a couple of things it does hit on is uh, addiction and different relationships. When you get into a relationship with somebody who on the surface supports you and what you choose to do, but then comes fight night, they want to pick a fight and stir up drama and completely shatters your headspace, which is something that should never happen. And that's kind of why this movie resonated with me. My last fight was in 2011. Won't go into a lot of details, but I was with somebody who actually kind of did the same thing to me. And see if I can swing this around. Pictures. Used to be the old me. I know the shadows and stuff aren't tournament belts that I won. But again, that's why the movie resonated with me. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of people that won't care much for this movie. It's a slow burn. Again, think of it as like a biographical documentary type deal. And the cool thing is starring Dwayne Johnson, but when he first appears on screen, it doesn't really look like Dwayne Johnson. And I had to look it up. They had to use 21 different facial and ear prosthesis to try to make him look a little bit like the actual Mark Kerr. And personally, I don't think he looked anything like Mark Kerr, but Dwayne Johnson did an excellent job in this movie. I mean, he did a great job in portraying Mark Kerr. So, Rotten Tomatoes only gave it a 70%. IMDb gives it a 6.4 out of 10. Letterbox is like 3.2 out of 5. Not real well received, but if you're a fighter, if you were ever a fighter, if you're into that sort of thing, I would encourage you to watch the movie. Uh, Again, not for everybody, but I mean, I would personally give it a 3.5 out of 5. And that's another cinematic Saturday in the books. Love y'all. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. Let's try to make this world a better place.